Good evening, everyone. Welcome to this webinar. My name is Alex. I'm going to be the host of this webinar, and as you can see, I'm from mytradinghub.com, which is a website where we teach people from all around the world how to trade Forex and other forms of trading. At the moment, we have Forex and binary courses. This, however, will be a Forex webinar. Sorry. Actually, as I'm saying this, I'm thinking that this webinar will apply for anything that moves on the chart. So this could apply for stock trading as well. So this is just a side note. So I'm going to be hosting this webinar. Usually the webinars last about an hour of me talking to myself tonight. Usually I have a co-host, usually with Dean, but tonight I'm going to be alone. And usually what's going to happen is that I'm going to PowerPoint for an hour and rant a lot and hopefully go through all the bullet points I've laid out here. Sorry, and hopefully by the end of the hour you'll learn something. And usually towards the end we have a Q&A session where you can just share your questions. I'm going to enable the Q&A tool for you, so you can start posting your questions as of now. So if you have any questions, obviously always just type it in, and either I'll catch it during the webinar, or I'll leave them for the end of the webinar towards the Q&A section. Might leave it for the Q&A section since I'm alone. It's probably easier if I take all the questions at once. Okay, so I've put a little bit of a bullet point list of what we do, what we're going to talk about tonight. This is what I usually do, and for those of you who've already been to a webinar with me, you'll know that I have these in there, but I don't specifically go through them in this order. So this is usually I start to rant at about like 10 minutes in. So I'm going to go over all of these. So don't worry. This is just like some sort of a reminder for me of what I have to talk about. But I tend to go on tangents and touch on everything at the same time. So you'll see. It will be easy. It will be easy to follow. So don't worry. All right, I guess that was the introduction. So after that, we were going to talk about what is a multiple exit strategy, and why use a multiple exit strategy, and then some advanced section, which will be pretty interesting, which will probably be my favorite part of the webinar as usual. Okay, so what is multiple exit strategy? So multiple exit strategies are trade management strategies. So for the whole entirety of this webinar, I'm going to talk about managing your trades. So it won't be about how to enter the trade, how to use a certain indicator to decide if the market is in whatever state at the moment. It's just going to be about managing. So whatever way you enter the market doesn't really matter for this webinar. It could be from using one of our 5 strategies on the website. It could be from just having intuition and entering the market, or it could be just because you've seen a black cat on the street and for you it's a buy signal for the Euro USD. Doesn't matter. What matters is that now we are currently in a trade, and we have to decide what we're going to do. So that's trade management. If you've been through our course, you should know that trade management, along with money management, it's probably money management first. But I often couple money management with trade management because it's really they're really close together. But trade management and money management are both really important for us. We could teach you probably 100 strategies which are profitable in themselves, but we know that if you don't have any money management or trade management strategy behind it, you will fail automatically. So that doesn't matter. I could give you the best strategy in the world. Actually, we do it. We give you the best strategies in the world on the website, and yet still a lot of our members fail at making money in the market using the exact same strategies as we do. The problem is that they don't have any trade management strategy, and of course also money management strategies. So a multiple exit strategy is a sorry, now I'm going to mix it. Multiple exit strategy is a trade management strategy. So what does it mean? Well, it's pretty self-explanatory. So having a multiple exit strategy means that you have, as soon as you have a trade on, you will have certain targets at which you will exit part of your size, so part of your trade. So you can imagine that you have 10 lots on the trade, and you put a buy trade with 10 lots, and so your entire risk for the trade is 10 lots, and at every, I don't know, 100 pips, you will take out one lot. So you will close out one lot at 100 pips. We will talk about a little bit later how you can make this obviously a lot better than just saying 100 pips. That would be a little bit ridiculous. But we will talk about this later. So that's exactly how it works. I'm going to show a chart so that, because after all, we are here to talk about trading. So I'm going to show a chart in a second, as soon as I figure out. All right, I always have to figure out a little bit how the program works. Okay, so let's say that we're gonna say that we have a trade here. We've entered a trade. Wow, that's nice. I'm gonna put a normal line because that's too confusing. Let's say that we've entered the market here on a sell order, and we are looking at this price going down. So now what we could do is, instead of having a profit target at here, we could use a strategy that says that I'm going to change the color here. This one. I'm going to say that at this level I'm going to take out some part of my risk. At this level I'm going to take another part of my risk. At this level I'm going to take another part of my risk. At this level I'm going to take another part of my risk. At this level, and all the way to the bottom. Obviously, at some point you won't have any risk to take off anymore. So that we will